Donington here in the touring cars. My goal for this race is to avoid completely embarrassing myself like I did at the last race at Lime Rock. This is my first ever race here. In qualifying, I was on pace for a 13.2, which is what Nick ran up there in third. We were pretty similar in pace in practice. I actually beat him in practice. But I only managed a 13.8 because I completely screwed up the second to last corner and lost like 0.7 of a second. Unfortunate, but we'll see what we can do back here mid-pack. As usual, I'm going to be pretty terrible around other cars. I have no experience or practice racing people here. All the practice I got was just by myself. But we got 15 minutes car number 4. Low turnout this week for some reason. Pretty fun track. I like the section after turn 1 where it's kind of flat out, but you get that rolling hill chicane S's kind of thing. Pretty cool. We'll see what we can do here.
Green flag, green flag.
And as usual, we got Joe behind us. Not as usual behind us, but he is in the race. Nick got a not so good start.
Stay left.
Oh my goodness.
Good luck.
Clear on the right.
Get behind this guy maybe. Very sketchy start here. I keep it in 4th for this section. I'm not sure that's correct. Up here on this next right-hander, I put it into 3rd. It helps the car turn, I've found. Not sure it's necessary yet with how slow we were going. Joe right behind us. Followed them and got a 1X. That's not so good. Car pushed out really wide there. And we got the S's coming up. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that guy's doing.
Right.
Letting everybody by, I
Clear on
guess.
the right.
Must have got a slowdown. I had to check way up there, the guy in front of me, slowing way down. Messed Joe up a little bit probably.
Got one on your right.
People are getting slowdowns like
Clear on the
crazy, or
right.
they're either letting us by,
Good
something.
job, man. You're in 5th.
Puts me in top 5. See if we can catch up to Nick. Don't know if we're going to be able to. He's probably a lot more consistent than I am. We got Joe behind us. Maybe we can pull away. Yeah, Nick's taking off. Really clean start though. I didn't see any wrecks. I'm hitting some pretty slow corners right now, but we're keeping it safe, and we got a bit of a gap around us. Should help. I'd be really happy with a top 5 for sure. I don't think I've gotten a top 5 in this series yet. Really hard to get the correct line through the chicane. You got to start gassing it up really early, I found. And it doesn't feel like you can make it. There's a 13.8. Pretty good turn 1. 0.8 to the 7. Nick is 2.3. And pulling away, I think. Oh, gosh dang it. Once you touch the grass, it just pulls you into it. You can't get out. I wouldn't have had a 1X there, but it just kept grabbing me. I know it seems weird to shift into 3rd there, at least it does to me, because you shift up so quickly after, but I was a lot faster through that section when I was shifting into 3rd. 2.1 to Nick, so maybe we got time to catch him. 1.4 to Joe behind us. We gotta be mistake-free though. That was a good chicane. Pretty good lap there. Oh my gosh, that was a 13.0. Holy crap. That was faster than pole. Didn't expect to hit one of those laps. So yeah, I'd say that was a pretty good lap. That was why we caught Nick a little bit there. 7 goes a little bit wide. And this is not as good of a lap. So we're losing a bit of time. Get a nice turn in there. Gets a good exit. 1.9 to Nick. Here I went a little bit wide. That's not going to help. The 13.0 could be with draft too. That might be why it's so much quicker. I don't know what the draft is like in these cars. Okay, another pretty good chicane. This looks like it's going to be in the 12s. No, that's a 13.5. Oh, it was probably showing up on my dash as better because I got a 1x on that 13.0. Tried to get a 1x there. We're slowly catching Nick, actually. Oh, we're wide. Not good. 7 pulls away from us. Joe is behind us within a second again. Not sure if shifting him to third at that point is necessary. Nick's back to 2 seconds. This is a bad lap. Try and settle back in. Pretty good chicane. Looks like a pass for the lead up there. I keep getting a little too shallow into turn 1, hitting that bump on the curb, which is hurting me. Overall, though, I'm not too displeased with my pace. I think it's been pretty good for my skill. I would like to beat Nick, but he's just too fast. That was a good corner, it felt like. That was not a good corner. That killed my straightaway speed. I got a bad exit, kept it in 4th, and tried to make up for it by shifting down into 3rd, but I was already on the straightaway at that point. Oh man, that was a terrible lap. 2.7 to Nick now. Terrible, terrible, terrible. The 7 is catching him. That was a pretty good exit. See what happens when the 7 gets to him, or if Nick can hold him off. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, that wasn't terrible. Wasn't great, but wasn't terrible. 1.3 to 7 made up a bit of time on Nick. Joe is catching us pretty good. Okay. What was that lap? 13.5. I'll take 13.5s if I can run them. I don't think it's going to get me any more positions, but should keep me ahead of Joe, I think. Yee! Using up the whole track. 2.1 again to Nick. He needs to make more mistakes than me, and so far I'm the only one making them. Another freaking 1X. That got Joe right to me. That corner back there is probably my worst one. Don't be a slowdown. Whew! That was close. Caught a lot of the curb there. I'm not hitting very good laps anymore. The 7 is right on Nick's bumper.
Got one on your right.
Whoa!
Clear on the right.
Joe came flying in there. Wasn't expecting him to be there at that point. I probably brake really early for that corner. That was not a good one either. Is he going to be in position for the chicane? Maybe. I don't know how to let people by, and he's got the 5 right behind him as well, and I'm just being terrible right now. Okay, we got a okay exit there. I need this race to be over. I want to get a top 5. Nick up there battling the 7. Just focus on hitting good corners, if we can, if that's in my capabilities. There's another off track. Not looking so good on the off tracks. This corner right here is my worst one. For sure. Got a better exit than Joe that time, but he gains so much on entry. And I lose so much on entry. I'm braking really early for the chicane, but doing okay. Them battling up there is not allowing me to catch them even. The 7 did get around Nick, apparently. Looked like a little bit of contact into turn 1. 1.5 to Nick in front of me. Let's see if we have anything left. Fuel low. Puts Nick into 4th and me still in 5th. 7 car is in 3rd. Maybe Nick can battle back and get around him again. Alright, that felt much better. Haven't hit it that good in a while. Still not enough though, 1.6. .7.
Retake it on the right.
Retake it. For some reason he's given the position back, which has given me an opportunity to catch up. He doesn't have voice.
Got one on your left. Still there.
Ooh, man.
Right
I tried to shift it into third. It didn't work.
All clear.
I think it's
Got
Joe
one
right on me.
left. Still
That
there.
whole series of events was really unfortunate.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left. Got one on your left.
Now I'm freaking
right.
swarmed. Sorry.
Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Well, that lost me top 5. Whatever the 7 was doing, I don't know why he was letting Nick
You
back
have
by.
about 5 laps left on cue.
That didn't give me a 4X, did it?
Deja vu?
Nope.
Alright, man. It's white flag this time by.
Thank you.
One more to go. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Sorry, Gavin.
Terrible, just terrible. I don't know what the 7 was doing. And Nick couldn't hear him. But no shot at getting the top 5 anymore. 5, I know he didn't mean to do that, but kind of sucked. It's fine though, my last race was just awful. He does not need to feel bad for booting me there on accident. But I couldn't go any faster, I had Joe right in front of me. Car's not turning. Gosh dang it. I wanted a top 5 really bad there. Oh well. Never gonna get a top 5 in this freaking series. If they had just raced in front of me, instead of whatever the 7 was trying to do, letting them by,
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
we would have been fine, but oh well.
Yeah, Gavin, no, sorry for almost killing you on lap 9.
You were good. That whole bottleneck right there at the end was weird. Ah. 13.5, my best time. I did run a 13.0, but that was with a 1X. The last 2 laps, I went off track and had a slowdown, so I hope that doesn't affect my finishing order. Don't think it will. Yikes, though. This is the 10 car getting a little boot from that guy who just sails it off into the distance and then comes back on track. He's going off track and looping it through the gravel. I think he meant the 7. I don't know why he just let Nick back by. He could have battled and stayed in front of him, and then we wouldn't have all got really slowed down and congested right there. 14 losing it. Losing it. Backing up. 7's blinking. He was blinking a little bit all race. 6 spinning the 16. 7 booting Nick out of the way. Maybe that's why he gave it back. I guess. And that's it, apparently. Let's see my contact at the end. Well, let's just go to those last 2 laps. This is... So the 7 is... That was when he gave Nick the boot on the entry to turn 1. And then he's telling him to go by, but he can't hear because he doesn't have voice on, of course. But 7 doesn't know that. He's trying to give him the position. And that backs him up way to me because the 7's lifting. And then I catch up to him and I have nowhere to go. and Joe is right on me. See, I'm on the inside of him here, and I'm trying to go. Terrible corner for both of us with going too wide there. And that puts Joe on my inside. Nick flies away. We're too wide here. I shoved the 5 off track a little bit here. I'm trying to get a good exit. And well, he stayed straight, but a little bit of contact. Okay, exit there. And I'm pulling up to Joe. We're going really wide. And then we enter the braking zone and we got a little bit of a boot. I mean, we were almost close to hitting Joe there, but that sends us through that. We hop it. Get a slow down, but we were able to clear that. And that's it. I guess the 7 was just giving it back because he ran into the back of Nick. Unfortunate, though. I really wanted a top 5. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Fun race. We felt like, for a second, we were racing with Nick, but not quite. Oh, well.